began to pitch, and kitchen took a hitch.
The legends of Munchkin mischief begin almost immediately. Most stories are greatly exaggerated. Some are true.
When we were doing the picture, they tried to restrict us because, don't forget, you got about 125 midgets, and they're all curious. And there were two brothers. They were a little bit drunky, you know. But not on the set, though, believe it or not. There was one other little gentleman. He drank quite a bit, but he was very quiet. We worked 6 days a week, from 5 in the morning till about 6 in the evening. You know, the only day they had off was Sunday. So it was 90% fabrication. It makes for good copy, I guess.
Judy Garland's children, Liza Minnelli and Joey and Lorna Luft, have personal insights into the Munchkin adventures. The stories proliferate with their mother's occasional appearances on the Jack Parr TV show.
Whenever we do that little dance at the Yellow Brick Road,
yeah, I remember that.
I was supposed to be with them.
Yeah,
you know.
they crouch out.
They'd shut me out. They'd close in the three of them, and I would be in back of them dancing. I wasn't good enough, you know, to say, wait a minute. And so the director, Victor Fleming, was dying, man. He was always up on a boom. Would say, hold it, you three dirty hands, let that little girl in there.
Another tall tale by Judy Garland.
Anybody who really knew her knew what a funny, bright, witty raconteur she was, and her vocabulary was immense. And she had a way of telling a story. She could change anything. So anything that she talked about would become an epic joke, almost. And we used to love to listen to her. And she did that several times, telling stories about the Wizard of Oz. And they have since passed into myth. I mean, people believe a lot of the things that she has told, which, in fact, we know are not true.
New Year's Day, 1939. The Wizard of Oz still has 3 more months of shooting, but the MGM publicity department is wasting no time. An elaborate float makes a grand appearance in the Tournament of Roses parade, and thousands of children get an eye-popping look at their Oz fantasy characters come to life. Judy Garland endures an endless barrage of interviews, radio shows, and silly newsreel appearances.
It's a double privilege, Selma and Jeanette, to be able to congratulate you on being elected co-presidents of the Twins Club of Greater New York. Thank you, Judy.
Get on your mark. Get set. Go.
Even Judy Garland's 17th birthday party becomes a public event. She and Mickey Rooney are the newest rage among teenage moviegoers, and their boss, Louis B. Mayer, is well aware of it. The studio sends Judy and Mickey to New York to open the film. As innocent commuters scramble for their trains, Grand Central Station becomes a madhouse. The much-publicized arrival causes a near riot. 10,000 screaming fans are held back by an emergency squad of 250 patrolmen and 25 detectives hastily summoned to maintain order. But despite the heat in the bedlam, Mickey and Judy survive. When the Capitol Theater opens its doors, over 15,000 people are in line, circling the entire block. After each screening of Oz, Mickey and Judy perform a specially prepared musical comedy act. Garland and Rooney and Oz break all attendance records in one of the most successful launchings of a film in history. In 1939, 85 million Americans go to the movies at least once a week. Now that's an incredible 65% of the population. But what a selection they have. Most movie critics and film historians agree that in 1939, Hollywood produced more classic films than it did in any other year. Gone with the Wind sets box office records that will stand for decades. But The Wizard of Oz, MGM's costliest film to date, loses money in its first release. Yet there's still a chance for glory. Oscar night, February 29th, 1940. This evening, the rivalry is especially strong. Academy voters have been presented with a nearly impossible task, how to choose the winner when there are so many winners. Oz has garnered an unexpected 5 nominations, including Best Picture. But Gone with the Wind, boasting a total of 13 nominations, is the odds-on favorite. It would appear that David O. Selznick and Vivien Leigh are shoo-ins in their respective categories. Still, the Oscars have always been an evening of surprises, and the other nominees pray for a miracle. Master of Ceremonies Bob Hope sets the tone for the evening.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Really, I think this is a wonderful thing, a benefit like this for David Selznick, and I want to tell you...
No one is really surprised when Selznick's team dominates the ceremonies with an unprecedented 8 Academy Awards, including Best Director for Victor Fleming, who probably would have been nominated for Oz had he not also directed Gone with the Wind. Ironically, it's Fleming's other producer, Mervyn LeRoy, who presents his Oscar, but Oz is not altogether out of the running. Herbert Stothart wins for his brilliant musical scoring, and Harburg and Arlen win for their song, Over the Rainbow. As the evening winds down, the most requested song is Over the Rainbow, reminding both winners and losers that there are new dreams they can dare to dream. But not a soul in this room can possibly conceive what the future holds for the Wizard of Oz.
Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
After its initial release, Oz would appear occasionally through several reissues and kiddie matinees. And then, in 1956, along came television. For the first 2 decades, most viewers could only see it in black and white, which didn't stop the millions who had never seen it before from falling under its spell. You know, it's interesting how you can watch a bad movie, and once is enough. In the case of The Wizard of Oz, 100 times may not be enough.
Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me.
For the next 30 years, Judy Garland makes successful appearances all over the world, and memories of the Wizard of Oz are never far away. No performance would be complete without Garland singing Over the Rainbow. In a letter to Harold Arlen, Judy writes, Over the Rainbow has become part of my life. It's so symbolic of everybody's dreams and wishes that I'm sure that's why some people get tears in their eyes when they hear it. I've sung it thousands of times, and it's still the song that's closest to my heart.
Why, oh, why can't I?
Oz succeeded in spite of its chaotic creative process. The fate somehow uniting those who cared about the project, those who were more than capable at their jobs, those who were genuinely proud of their work. The film that we enjoy so much is the happy result of their collaborative efforts. So let's all say thank you to them, and keep these marvelous talents in mind the next time you and I watch the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Let's get out of here. Look, Emerald City is closer and prettier than ever. Out of the woods, you're out of the dark, you're out of the night. Step into the sun, step into the light. Keep straight ahead for the most glorious place on the face of the earth or the sky. Step into the sun, step into the light, march up to the gate.